Dallas Cowboys hosting the Detroit Lions, and the Lions are plus 194 on the money line. The Cowboys are minus 230. The over-under is at 52.5, and the Cowboys are 4.5-point favorites. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to kickoff tomorrow, and this is an actually meaningful game for both teams because if the Lions win and the teams ahead of them, like the Niners and Eagles, lose out, the Lions have a chance at the 1 seed. And the same thing, if they beat the Cowboys here and they all finish with the same record, lo and behold, they'll end up with the 1 and the bye. For the Cowboys, they need to try to keep winning and get the division. So an actual meaningful football game. Head-to-head, the Cowboys are 7-3. The Cowboys are on a 5-game winning streak. The home team is 6-4. The favorite has won and covered the last 2 games they played against each other. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line. The underdog is 6-4 against the spread. The favorite has won the last 6 games on the money line. The over is 8-2, and the over at 53.5 was 7-3. At 52.5, it is also 7-3. Now, to me, my biggest takeaway or my biggest concern from this game is what version of Jared Goff are we going to get? Are we going to get the 5 touchdowns and no interceptions Jared Goff? Or are we going to get the Jared Goff that throws 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions and they're trailing the whole game? And the reason why he has all of these ridiculous stats is because they abandoned the running game and now they have to pass. Now, the Lions are 7-3 in their last 10. They are 6-4 against the spread, and the over is 7-3 in their last 10. The over is hit in their last 2. They have won and covered their last 2 games. They are 3-1 in their last 4. There was a total of 61 points, 41 points, 59 points, and then 54 points. They beat the Saints by 5 in New Orleans. They lost to the Bears by 15 in Chicago. They kicked the shit out of the Broncos by 25 at home. And then they beat the Vikings by 6 at home. And they were kind of struggling in that one. For the Cowboys, they're 7-3 in their last 10. They are 6-4 against the spread, and the over-under is 5-5 in their last 10. They've lost their last 2 games. The under has hit in their last 3 games. There was a total of 76, 46, 41, and then 42 points in their last 4 games. They beat the Seahawks by 6. They beat the Eagles by 20. Both of those games were at home. Then they went on the road against decent teams, playoff teams, and they lost both of those games. By 21 to the Bills and by 2 to the Dolphins. Say what you will. The Dolphins finally beat a playoff team. Granted, it was at home. The Cowboys are perfect at home. They're 7-0. That's what's making me lean towards the Cowboys on the money line. I'm going to take the Cowboys with the money line. I will take the Lions getting as many points as I possibly can, and I'm going to go over in this one. This is probably going to be like a 30-27 kind of game, a 28-24. Hopefully someone's kicker doesn't shank an extra point, and I understand if I said 28-24, that's 52. So I imagine it's going to be somewhere in that neighborhood. The over-under is probably like spot on for where it's going to be. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.